So we have entered the dearth. It's time to pull the honey supers. So we'll see how this goes. They never like it when you do that. I won't bore you with the rest, but you get the idea. The concept here is a lot of people use fume boards. I'm a little nervous about that. A lot of people smoke the bees heavily, and the concern I have there is that they go and they start attaching themselves to the cells and eating honey. That's what they do when there's smoke. I don't like the bee brush. That tends to get them upset. But also, if you're pulling into individual frames, there's enough cross comb that you end up with a lot of broken up comb that's leaking before you extract. So I found the easiest way to do it is a leaf blower. I mean, it's a gentle enough breeze that it doesn't harm the bees, and generally they find their way back to their hive. I mean, they kind of know where they came from. Those are worker bees up there that have been out in the field. So, you know, we'll see. But I'm going to continue with this as the day begins to heat up, and hopefully get enough of the supers off that I can start with the extraction process as soon as, you know, Digger's ready to go. It should be a couple of days now. At least that's an indoor activity. Well, I think it's about 320 pounds of honey. And a few friends have come in. And I expect a few more because I have a bee escape on top, and there's a few in there. But what we do here is I have a transformer set at about 52 volts and a small shop vac that runs at a very, very low speed. And it's just enough to like pick them up off the window, and I take it outside and dump them. And they all seem to go pretty good. So the next project's going to be extracting all these frames. Okay, so we have started the extraction process here. Digger is back on his feet and back with us. And,
actually hanging on for dear life here.
Yeah. So we're using the old manual extractor as a large capping tank with a nylon net in it, and take it right out from there, pull the cappings, put it into the extractor. This is a variable speed extractor. I like it, so you can, you know, slowly pick up the speed as they drop honey. And it only needed to be lightly tied down and bolted to the floor. Problem is, there's enough flex in the legs on these guys here that they have a tendency of walking around. You're not leaning on them. All right.
Yeah. Still pretty good flow.
Yeah.
About a minute and a half, 2 minutes ago, it was really pouring out heavily.
Yeah. Well, that'll be flowing for the next 24 hours, even after we're done. It sticks to the side and just slowly drops down to the bottom. Same with the capping. You know, it'll be a couple of days before I actually have that ready to go to the bee park for them to clean up. And that'll be, you know, the third stage there. The fourth stage, once they're done with it, then I just, you know, wash it down with soap and water and put it away until next season. So we figured on a cloudy, rainy day like today, that'd be a good idea to, you know, do the extraction and bring the supers out and stack them up to take back to the bees to clean out. Well, the bees are getting a head start. We have 3 more supers left to extract, and they're already all over the place, banging at the door trying to get in. They know there's honey in there, and they sure can smell and taste the honey that's out here. So they're just all over us today. So the only time I've seen like something like this is, well, I haven't, inside a swarm. But they don't know where the honey went because I took the supers back to the yard. So they're just kind of like
Hanging out on the tree right now.
hanging out on the tree and hanging out in the shed and
Hanging out on me.
hanging out on us. They smell honey, but it's a surreal feeling here to
Be able to walk through
be
a cloud
walked
of
through
bees.
a cloud of honeybees.
Hello.
Yeah. Trying to get close up to the tree. They're kind of in almost a swarm type mode. But
And what's interesting is
looking
you
for the
didn't
missing
think
honey.
this is not just one hive. This
No.
is probably all the hives together that have found it. And
yeah. They're
By
saying,
now-
where's the honey? Where did it go? I should have driven the tractor slower, I guess. I took all the supers back to the bee park, and they'll figure that out at some point, but
I like this. I'm standing right in the middle of the cloud here, and they
yeah.
decided I'm the place to hang out too.
Well, yeah, they're smelling the little driplets of honey or what have you that's around. Once we are done with the cleanup, we let our second crew go over it and make sure every last little drip of honey has been removed from the extractor and the equipment. The supers were unintentional. I intended to put them back on the hive, but they were so covered with bees yesterday that there was no point in trying to do that. They'll go in there and uncap everything, and once they're done with it, we'll put them on mothballs and pull them out next year.